sign of that Emily crowd, just me from me, is I picked the wrong brother.
No, you picked the wrong half-brother. But, you know, it's a shame that Lucky's going to remarry Elizabeth. You know, there's really nothing that's going to get in their way.
I only have to look into Elizabeth's eyes to know what she's feeling. And it's been a long time since she's been really happy. She just seems disconnected.
And you still don't know what that is?
Now she tries to say and do all the right things, but I'm not going to be one more person she thinks she has to be perfect for.
Maybe this isn't something that you can really help her with.
Listen, I'm sorry I keep dumping all my stuff on you.
No, look, I absolutely want to hear everything you have to say. So you were saying Elizabeth begged you to marry her, but you're still unsure?
I don't want us to get married because she's decided it's the right thing to do. I don't want her hiding in our marriage. It's not a safe haven. It's a promise. One that's hard enough to keep even when you start off in love and committed. If Elizabeth isn't honest about why she's struggling, if we can't work through this together now, what kind of a marriage are we going to have?
For me, you gotta do better than this.
Don't start with me today, Dante. I know it was stupid to kiss Sonny.
Oh, you think? But there you were.
You know what? I don't need to hear about this from my son. I got out of there before anything happened.
Oh, yeah? And what would have happened if I hadn't shown up when I did, Mom? Did you go there to tell Sonny what I've been doing? Because Jax is pretty convinced of that, and I had to tell him he was wrong.
For one crazy second, I actually considered it. All right, but I couldn't go through with it.
I mean, this is really scary, Ma. I mean, you obviously still have some pretty strong feelings for Sonny. I mean, to do that in spite of Johnny, in spite of how it would compromise my work.
I hate what Sonny's chosen to do with his life. Okay, and I'm really sorry for what's about to happen to him. If there's any way to stop it without hurting you, I would, but I can't. The price for protecting you is my silence. I know that. So Sonny's never going to hear the truth about you from me. Don't worry.
Don't have time to deal with you tonight, Jack.
Sonny, listen to me. Lucky's been over at the house asking questions about Claudia's disappearance. And this whole cover-up was your idea, and it seems to be falling apart.
As long as no one changes their story, I will make sure the truth about Claudia's death never comes out.
When a salad's fresh expressed.
A song by Paul Beckman, Paul Rainbow Song. Created December 7th, 2009, using the guitar chords C, A minor 7, F, and E minor 7. The song is going to be called Well, who's she gonna get together next with? Oh, well, who's she gonna get together next with? Can you guess who? Looks like she's done, I suppose, too. She's not gonna be chasing after him again, not the way he rejected her. Oh, no, 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 no. She doesn't like being rejected, now she's drinking a lot. Well, is that gonna do her, or is it gonna make her pop? Is she gonna spill her guts, and maybe get together with the guy she's with? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, when people have to be rejected, they often rebound with the people they're with next, yeah. What's she gonna do? What what would you do? What would you do now? Ooh, 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 ah, ah, oh, ooh, 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 ah. A song by Paul Beckman, Palu Rainbow song created December 7th, 2009, using the guitar chords F sharp minor 7 and E. This song is going to be called There's One Thing Left to Do. There's one thing left to do now. There's one thing left to do. Well, there's but one thing now, one thing left to do. One thing to do. You gotta tell her now that you love her. You gotta tell him now, tell him that you love him. If both of you tell each other that you love each other, that's what you have to do. Oh, that's what you have to do. Well now, if you never tell him and you never tell her, how you gonna know about the other liking and being attracted to you now? Hey, oh, you have to tell each other what you gonna do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, oh, oh.